Good afternoon. It is November 7th, 2023. So today, I want to talk about standing up for what is right, regardless of whether you are in the majority, the minority, or on your own. But before I do that, make sure you get out and vote today. That is one of the greatest rights that we have in this country, is the freedom to vote. Don't stand silent. Get out there and vote for the people that you believe are right, whichever side you're on. And that kind of goes into what I'm going to talk about today. So often, people will go along with the majority, regardless of what the opinion is, whether they agree with it or not, out of fear of standing alone or not being on the popular side. In this line of work, you have got to have the guts to stand up for what is right, regardless of who is sending the orders out, regardless of who is standing at the scene, regardless of who is in the majority. It is not comfortable standing alone. It is not comfortable being in the minority, but you have to have the guts to stand up for what is right and stand up for your beliefs and not just go with the flow and go along with what is being said. You know, you see these videos where stuff goes on at scenes and it is clearly obvious that it is wrong, yet officers stand around. You sit in meetings or at trainings or in school and things are being said, taught, directives are being done, orders are being given, and clearly in certain circumstances you know they're not right. Do you stand up or do you go along with the flow? When it's time for voting on promotions, if you're at that level, are you going along with who the group believes, or are you voicing your opinion on who you believe is right and why? Are you standing up for your people when you get challenged on what they're doing? And are you standing up for yourself? Now, this goes across the board. It's not just at work. It's not just in this line of work. It is just in general. And it's very important today as you go out to vote. Are you going to vote for what you believe is right, for who you believe is the right candidate, or are you going to go along with the majority of people? Are you voting for somebody just because of the letter next to their name, or are you voting because you have read what they're about, you've watched them, you've followed them, you've done your research, and you're voting on what you believe is right? Stand up for your beliefs, stand up for what is right, and stand up for your people when you are in a position of leadership. Don't just go with the flow. Don't just go along with the crowd. Do not sit in silence and then turn around and complain. Voice your opinion. You have got to stand up for what you believe is right and for what you believe in. It's not easy, but doing the right thing never has been. But it's the most important thing to do. To my brothers and sisters that are out there on patrol, be safe, watch each other's backs, get home safely at the end of your shift. And when you walk through that door, tell your friends, your family, and your loved ones just how important they are to you each and every single day. especially the little ones, because they need to hear it more than anybody else. And to my brothers and sisters that are out there at home and abroad protecting this great nation of ours, God bless you, and God bless your families for the sacrifices that you make each and every single day while you are out protecting the very freedoms that we so often take for granted. Ladies and gentlemen, get after it. Step in the arena. Most importantly, chase life. Stand up for the right thing and do the right thing even when nobody is watching, because that's when it's the hardest. We'll talk to you tomorrow.